Underworld, Rise of the Lycans. Overlord. More Overlord 267 of 374, the 50-plus best war movies ever made. Ranked 166 of 220, the greatest World War Roman II movies of all time. 30 of 42, the best horror movies, streaming on Hulu. Annabelle. More Annabelle 16 of 67, the best demonic possession movies. 73 of 114, the best intelligent horror movies. 14 of 38, the best horror movies about puppets and dummies. The Ghost and the Darkness. More The Ghost and the Darkness 164 of 275, the best movies based on true stories. 25 of 82, the best movies based on non-fiction books. 29 of 136, the scariest animal horror movies ever made. The Raven. The Innocents. More The Innocents 19 of 2020, shocking horror movie endings that took you by surprise. 102 of 145, the best and scariest psychological thrillers of all time. 102 of 144, the best supernatural horror movies. Rank. Shadow of the Vampire. More Shadow of the Vampire 10 of 22, the weirdest Willem Dafoe performances that prove he's great in everything. 63 of 135, the best movies about movies. 33 of 50, the best gothic horror movies. The Village. More The Village 247 of 355, the best rainy day movies. 683 of 836, the greatest chick flicks ever made. 20 of 24, the best movies with twist endings. Brotherhood of the Wolf. More Brotherhood of the Wolf 2 of 14, werewolf movies that aren't really about werewolves. 187 of 333, the all-time greatest martial art movies. 18 of 70, the best werewolf movies ever made. Sweeney Todd. Ravenous. Devil's Backbone. Or The Devil's Backbone 220 of 338, the greatest movies in world cinema history. 5 of 15 movies you never realized have super bleak endings. 8 of 22, the most terrifying war horror movies. Ranked. From Hell. More From Hell 582 of 1540, the most rewatchable movies. 122 of 177, the greatest comic book movies of all time. 272 of 541, the greatest guilty pleasure movies. The Awakening. The Mummy. More The Mummy 23 memes from The Mummy that had a screaming imhotep. 13 of 50, the 50 highest grossing 90s movies, ranked 178 of 372 old movies every young person needs to watch in their lifetime. The Conjuring 2, the Enfield Poltergeist. More The Conjuring 2. The Enfield Poltergeist 6 of 105, the best horror movie sequels. 96 of 154, the best movie sequels ever made. 35 of 136, the very best movies of 2016. Rank. Crimson Peak. More Crimson Peak 20 of 27 films. Stephen King has awarded his personal stamp of approval 9 of 16 the most misleading movie trailers, 4 of 15 pretty good romance horror movies for your dark heart. The Woman in Black. More The Woman in Black 131 of 280 the best Whodunit movies, 95 of 114 the best horror movie franchises, 11 of 2020 of the most entertaining haunted house movies ever made. Interview with the Vampire Chronicles. More Interview with the Vampire Chronicles, 93 of 152 movies that should never be remade, 15 of 42 the all-time best Tom Cruise movies, 39 of 91 great movies about bisexual characters. Shutter Island. The Conjuring. Sleepy Hollow. The Witch. The Others.
Hey guys, thank you so much for the support and likes and comments down below, and also thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to see you in the next video. Then take care, bye.